Hello, Nicole and the rest of the staff. My name is Oceana. I work with Boost My Buyers as a small business growth specialist. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your veterinary practice. You're probably wondering why I'm sending this to you, or maybe you're not. And what's in it for me, Oceana? Well, truthfully, in today's world, local businesses are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have about hiring someone to help them is that they don't know who's an expert and who is not. I found that by giving people free information, this sort of easy plan of attack of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free, it has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hands and saying, you know what, I like you, Oceana, can you just do this stuff for me? So if by the end of this video you like what you've heard, and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my metaphorical sleeve that can help your business grow, which I do, shoot me a quick message and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free plan of attack and implement these things on your own, that's fine with me. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition. I'm going to be going over content, citations, and backlinks. If you don't know what those are, don't worry, I will be explaining it all. First of all, I wanted to go over, look at your site real fast. Oh my gosh, I just love this picture. I sat here and stared at it for probably 30 seconds straight. Just looking at it, so sweet. It's a small website, but it gets the job done. I like that you have your veterinarian's photo just right there on the front page. I think that that's very personable. So well done. The first thing I'm going to critique, though, is your content. So content is basically everything that you see highlighted now, and the actual words on the page, and as well as the words that are behind the photos per se, or what the photo would save as. So if I click this save image as, let's see how you did on this. Dr. Kramer photo, and so that's pretty good. That could be worse. Sometimes it's just numbers. So you did pretty good on there. So this is 253 words. You do need at least 1,500 words on your home page to be optimized and start showing up in front of potential customers. The reason for this is that content is king with Google and can really make or break your visibility. You currently have the 253 words, and your competitors, as I go over here and look at them, I'll tell you the amount that your competitors have here. Dun, da, da, 218, so you're already doing pretty good compared to them. And that there are a lot of, a lot of different things that go into this decision, basically, of Google. See, this one's 1226, to decide who should be appearing at the very top. My goodness, I'm getting everything backwards today. 322. So when it comes to content, this is the one you're really going to want to outdo. See, they've got lots of words on their homepage, but it's not that much. But that is definitely one big factor in Google's eyes. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my a tool that my agency pays for. It's called Ahrefs. I'm going to use this to see what keywords your site is currently ranking for. So if we go over here and look at this, okay, so this is your domain and trust score. So your domain score is pretty good, but your trust score is low, and that's probably because of these backlinks right here being not helpful backlinks. A backlink is anytime, I think I'm getting into it too soon in my little list of things to cover, but a backlink is basically anytime that anywhere across the entire internet somebody links back to your website and says, hey, check out this website right here, and you follow a link and it brings you here. So a link on Facebook, a link on Reddit, another website, those are all backlinks. But not all backlinks are created equal. So if you go on to another veterinarian site and it points back to your vet site, that's going to mean more to Google and be more authoritative than if you go onto, say, Pornhub and you comment on one of their videos and say, hey, check out this veterinary site. It's just not going to be as effective. Google knows that it's not related, and so it knows that you're just trying to get the links. Now, this is something that people used to do, people with my job title used to do. They used to go in and paste and it worked for a while, just pasting on whatever website available, but Google caught on, and like it does with most things that are then when people are trying to be tricky instead of helpful, Google figured it out and now it doesn't work. And so you might have a low trust score because somebody went and pasted your URL around the internet where it wasn't actually being helpful. Okay, so your organic keywords. I told you I was going to show you what you're actually ranking for. So you are ranking for your name in the #1 position. That is great. That is a good thing. You don't want somebody else to be ranking first for your name. However, I am noticing quickly that you are not ranking very highly for other things. So, I mean, even Dr. Kramer, it's spelled wrong, but Dr. Kramer Veterinarian, you're ranking #8. So that tells me that you're at the very bottom of the first page. You're on the first page, but Google has decided that someone else is more relevant when someone looks that up. And so I'm not seeing a lot of really helpful ones. Here's one that's pretty good. Orange Vet Clinic. That is one that you want to rank for. You're on the second page with Google. #11 is the first one on the second page, which means that you're getting very little traffic. 60 people are searching Orange Vet Clinic every month. I can see right here. And you're getting on average 1.2 of those visitors every month. So 1 out of 60 are actually clicking on your link because they searched for that and found your link. So these are just some metrics to get you thinking about the idea of ranking for words and kind of what that can do for you. Let's see. So since a lot of people are searching, what did I decide here? Pet Hospital Orange. So since a lot of people are looking up Pet Hospital Orange, I want to take a look at what the results look like. So the first thing we usually see would be ads right up here, but there are no ads being shown for Pet Hospital Orange, which means it's kind of an untapped resource. If not a lot of people are running ads for it, that means they're not really thinking of that and they're not placing ads yet. But there are quite a few people searching for it, and I'll show you right here. 150 people a month are searching specifically Pet Hospital Orange, those words. And so that's good, and you want to be in the first spot for that. Currently, healthypethospital.com is the one that is ranking for that, and I'll show you that's these guys over here, and I'll show you how you can beat them out for that #1 spot. Here they are, Healthy Pet Hospital and Grooming. So that is the second visible area. It's called the map pack right here. It's a very important part of the Google results for any local business because that's where most people prefer to find a local business because they can see how close they are to the place, right? It makes sense. But you may be wondering how you can actually show up on these top 3. Because if you're showing up further down, you're not going to be on this home page. And so you really want to be in this top 3 for that keyword. First, you want to make sure, in order to be getting ranking for that, here's the secret. So you definitely want to make sure that this is spelled correctly, that your address is exactly perfect, and that your phone number is exactly right, because that's going to set you up for the next part, which is citations. So a citation is similar to a backlink in that it's a vote of confidence. It tells Google that this is a legitimate business and it points to your business. However, instead of being a link that someone would click, it's anywhere across the internet that your name, address, and phone number are spelled exactly the way that Google thinks it's spelled. So if this If these have spaces on Google, or if these, if these have spaces where it's listed, like right here, how it has spaces between them, Google's not going to see that as a citation. So I'll show you more in a moment. So it has to be spelled exactly that way. Citations are usually found in directories such as Yellow Book, White Book, Yext, City Star, and so on. Even Facebook actually has an area where you can submit your information as a citation. So the opportunities are plentiful. Now I'm going to jump over to one of my favorite tools. This one is called WhiteSpark CA. It costs about $30 to $70 depending on which plan you go with. But using this, we can see a lot of the citations your business has. So here we go. You have 41 citations. So 41 places across the entire internet where your name, address, and phone number are spelled exactly like Google has it on their on your business page with Google. Let's see. So your competitors have 50, 64, and 35 respectively. So we can go through, sorry for all the ums, I'm trying to cut those out. We can use your competition's list of citations to find the directories we want to submit to. So we don't want to stop there though. We want to actually surpass them. So what we would do, this is my process. You go through, and I'd actually open these next to each other so it's a little easier to do, but I like to order them by alphabetical order, and then look at these ones that you have, and look at these ones that your competitor has. And already I noticed A2ZYP.com. You don't have that listed on yours. So I would go through, I would click on that, find out if that's something that you can also get. Maybe it has a link that says, hey, you want your business listed on this website? Click this link, and you click the link and you put in the information. And a lot of the times it's going to be totally free. There's not going to be any money needing to change hands. Some say, well, you want us to list your website, you're going to have to pay us $5 a month. That's going to have to be on your discretion. I think that, you know, sometimes it can be worth it to get, you know, paid ones if it's a place that will actually send you good traffic, but there are so many free opportunities, there's really no need to go through it and pay for them. So I would go through that process with competitor number 1, and then do the same thing with competitor number 2 and competitor number 3. And by the time that you get all of that done, you've got all the ones that all of your other competitors have, and you've outdone all of them, each of them, right? So so you can just keep going. I mean, these 3 competitors aren't your only competitors. They're just the ones that are ranking the highest for this keyword that I'm focusing on, right? So that's how you beat the competition with citations. So the third thing I usually go over is backlinks, but I kind of already did. So yeah. Looks like I think we're just about done, so perfect. So I'm just going to do a real quick recap for you. My first tip was to find out which words you should be ranking for and make sure to include those words on your home page, and get your word count up to 1,500 on your home page so that you can be noticed by Google. My second tip is to go out and get those citations. Build authority from your Google My Business page. That Google My Business page is right here. That's it right there. And my third final tip is to increase your website's authority by getting backlinks to your site from other relevant sites. If you implement these things today, I guarantee you'll be showing up in the #1 spot. For these keywords that you should be ranking for with buyer intent. So if you're wondering what comes next, well, you can take this information I provided you today and do this all on your own. You've got the tools. But if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself some time and hassle, you're welcome to give me a call. My phone number is 714-683-2380. Again, my name is Oceana. I'm an Orange local and I just love animals, so this is why I'm focusing my job right now on veterinarians just because I love looking at pictures of animals. Um, anyway, again, my number is 714-683-2380. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.